driving down a country road. Here we go, friends. We're back in here now. We've been here a few days, off and on. Just they've got a forest here, but they bought the property a while ago, and they're super nice people, and they love their land, but they need light, you see. And they've got some plans they want to do, like they wanted to kind of bump this hump off here and get this driveway a little more straightened out. So that was our first task, was getting this organized. Remember those cedars? Look at the light it brought in. Wow, that brought in a ton of light actually. And there's that big fir. I'll straighten that out. I could actually do that right now. Yeah, I think I will. I'll do that right now. I'll quickly jump out and zap that into 16s. They can still get by me here. Let's do that for them. Put the old stinky e-brake on, and then grab your wheel chock, because that would be just a foolish thing to do if you didn't do that, I would reckon. Nice timber in here. Geez, there's nice timber in here. Like it just is, friends. It's oh, I gotta have my earmuffs because I got my loud power saw here today. You know, look at the timber, hey? It's where'd I put them things? They're there. It's which power saw's got gas in it? I hope this one does. Might have enough to get done what I need to get done. No, not really. I'm gonna splash a little fuel in her just to get me through this one little project. Actually, hang on a second. Try and sweep these alders out of here. Looks like the beavers have been here. Yes, they have. Oh yeah, they darn right they have. Did you see that Dutchman kick in? Hey? Yeah, it did. Okay, so you see what's going on here, eh? That little one I just cut up is actually, look at this thing, friends. It's leaning like way out in there. But it's that time of year where stuff's holding on not too bad. I think we might be able to get some of this, get this big one in. But our saving grace is that we're getting further away from the creek. I just call it the creek. It's a freaking beaver pond. I'm going to try and get it up on high ground. Let's see what happens. I'll probably incorporate a little Dutchman in it. They do work. I mean, they do work. But you got to be careful here. This thing, see, if you were going to cut this thing into its lay, you'd have to get it cut and get out. Whereas if I can get it going side hill, see? There's the Dutchman. It's a plate of wood. As soon as that tree sits down, it sits on that freaking plate of wood. They can barber chair too, so you got to be on your toes, ready to bolt. Now, but as you can see, this thing's like, it's, okay? It's in the creek, for crying out loud. So let's see what happens. Get yourself an exit, because she could blow. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, now you should see, of course, see this here? See this wood? Look at it, it's busted and bent right over. So that sits there and starts swinging the tree. I left a big piece up top. I wanted it to hang on. That thing's a mile out of the creek. Friends, I want you to understand something. Where we come from, in BC, British Columbia, okay, a Dutchman is a no-no, okay? Fallers have been using them for eons to help out, and they work. But I'm not teaching Dutchman. That's not in my program. I'm not even a how-to channel, but because we're growing, people are asking about these things, and I can just say, whatever, send you off to some link for some guy showing you something, or I can just say this is what it is. That's what a Dutchman is. So that's what a Dutchman is. I don't recommend you use them because they're not really needed. Yes, they help out in little scenarios. So could a rope be hung up and pulled over too. You know what I mean? But out falling, you know, Dutchmen sometimes, but they don't like them out there. They give you a 0 on the stump. They give you a 0 on your stump when they're certifying you. 0. Let's go to the next stump. They don't want them, and I don't blame them. It takes off your direction of your tree. It'll change your direction of your tree. It's not good for directional falling at all. Okay, so I'm not teaching Dutchman. I'm not saying this is the good thing. I'd rather you not do it, to be honest with you. I'd rather you learn how to do proper undercuts and use your, you know, understand your species, understand your fiber, understand depth of undercut, you know, third, a quarter, what's going to be better here. Should we open up a little chip off the top, smack it out like the old guys did, so you got this big thing so that it travels and stays? There's all kinds of little tricks. Dutchman, I'd lie if I said I didn't use them, but I don't promote them. Does that make sense, friends? Okay. Okay. You dirty dog. This thing might be out of fuel, actually. I've been cutting a lot. It is. I'll probably get a couple more cuts here. Huh. It does this to soft. Then you'll understand why I run long bars. Thinking, you know, now that people are asking questions and wondering this and that, I was just sitting here thinking, you know, like, there's a lot of people looking on YouTube for stuff, how-to stuff. There just is. And, you know, there's this leaning tree, you know, how to cut down a leaning tree. Well, yes, you can bore cut it. You can definitely bore cut it. But here's the size of a tree. It's about a 10-inch tree on the stump. Okay, here it is right here. It's a 10-inch tree, and it's got a fairly substantial lean, and it's rocking and rolling in the wind. Now, I want to show you a technique, and it's nothing scientific about it, but you've got to have a sharp saw. Don't do it without a sharp saw. With this power saw, I could literally cut this right off the back, and it wouldn't have time to break. Do you know what I mean? That saw's cutting that fast right now. It's got the power. I could literally cut it right off the stump, and I almost feel like doing it just for the heck of it and change the video up a little bit. Like as if it's in So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an undercut in it, and then I'm going to cut up the back really fast. I told you that, didn't I? Okay, that's the plan. Not tickle, look at a tree leaning. Don't tickle the back cut and start your back cut to trickle in when a tree's leaning. Please don't do that. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm urging you not to do it. You lay on that sucker hard. I'll just show you here, okay? This is what we'll do. So, this is for the novice. This is for the novice tree guy, weekend warrior guy who's looking at cutting some trees on his property. Because I know he's going to YouTube. That's what people do these days. That's our generation. So, you're talking to an old man here. Okay, that was absolutely perfect, and not because of what I did, because of what happened. That tree barber chaired. It barber chaired, and I just powered through the barber chair and cut it off the stump. Did you guys see that? Obviously it did. The camera's right on it. So that's what I'm saying. If you didn't cut that tree like that, it will split up 30 feet, come straight down at the stump and take you out. It's no joke, especially in alder. Alders have killed lots of guys around here. It's just what they're like. Okay, so here's the barber chair right there. But I powered through it and just kept cutting. And actually, look at, it's not a bad looking stump, to be honest with you. So you see what happened there, eh? Don't be tickling in your stump. They will blow right up in your face and be lucky to take your hard hat off instead of your freaking face. Right? Okay, take care. Over and out. Bye-bye.
You don't just give it a little rub like this and like that. You gotta get on this thing like you've never been on nothing before in your entire life. You gotta grab a hold of this thing like it's your last breath, and you gotta lay down on that son of a gun.
Hi friends. I'm just filing my rakers here, and I file them all one way. I don't have a gauge with me right now, and I'm just bucking some alder, so I file them both the same way. One way just gives you a little bit of a squeak, as long as you got a good file. You hear the squeak? And how you can get rid of that, oh, I'm done actually, is turn the file a little bit. Well friends, she's done. All around the little creaky poo there. Only 2 little teeny ones in there. We did pretty good, guys. We did pretty good. I mean, I could keep going here with this stuff, but totally up to them. I'd like to see that stuff go. The alder, you know, and the maple. So you're looking at nice green conifers all year round. Just makes it so much nicer. I mean, it's nice when the leaves turn. That's cool too, but anyway, friends, thanks for watching my videos. We'll catch you on the next one. Be kind to one another. You got it in you. I know you do. We all do, actually. We do. But we've also got the other stuff in us too. You know, that anger and all the rest of it. But love is the winner. Okay. There it is. Good. See, I like the looks of that right there. Don't you?